Alright, last episode before I have to move on to Pyre. This is Dogen's cell, but it looks like he's absent at the moment. Really? Maybe he's being interrogated? What's in here?
Shh! I think he's found something.
Oof. That's the face he made when he scarfed down the samurai dogs. What can be in this room? Oh god, is Larry gonna be in this game? He was in the last game. Larry will probably be in this game. Which means Old Bag will be in this game. Don't know about what's-her-face. Emma, Sky. What could be there in this room? A wood carving set. Cookies and tea. Oh, cookies, man. Mr. Edgeworth, we better take a look. I'm hungry. Teacup and biscuits. Well, yeah, alright. I suppose he has had his tea time in here, too. Playing chess while drinking tea in his cell. He's going a bit overboard with the special treatment. It's like he gets whatever he wants. Don't complain to me. You should tell him yourself. I think I'll pass on that. Shockingly. Take a look at the chessboard. Maybe the bell? It's Dogen's chessboard. I still think it has a hound piece on it. Ah, the chessboard has legs. Oh yeah, so it does. Aren't these things expensive? They can be. This is very good craftsmanship. Mr. Dogen's playing chess is kind of unexpected, you know? He is blind. So... I suppose with enough time, a blind person could be good at chess, but they would need to certainly have the board memorized. Yeah, it would require a lot of time, because you have to memorize the board and be able to know what's going on in your head. Or you could just feel the pieces on the board and sort of get the lay of the land for them. You would need a specially made chessboard, though. Yeah, I imagine that's probably what they do. They have it set up so that you can feel the distinction between the pieces, and each spot in the board has grooves in it, so you can know when a new square starts and a new one ends. I figured he'd be more of a Go player, something like that. Also a difficult game to play blind. Like, even Foul. Foul, you're a Go guy. You're a big fan of Go. There are many blind Go players. I've heard of a few blind chess players, but Go seems like it would be a bit more difficult. Although I can see you making pieces specifically made to figure out what color was which and what position they were in. Go? Do you play Go, okay? I'm really good at Go Bang. But that's not Go. I don't know what Go Bang is. It's the chisels that Dogen uses, more than enough for him to murder someone with. Murder! Speaking of chisels, kinda looks like someone used a chisel on your forehead, Mr. Edgeworth. And what is that supposed to mean? See, that furrow between your brow is just getting deeper. Looks like a carving. I kinda have a furrow in my brow as well. It's a bit deep because it goes back into my nose. Forehead has a slight overhang. I don't know what you would call it. Mongoloid forehead? I don't know. I would leave the subject alone if I were you. How about this bell? Look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. There's a small chisel on here. I'm not very well versed in woodworking, but this seems to be a pocket-sized chisel. It could just be for refining details. Getting just the angles right. A pocket-sized chisel? It must be convenient to have one wherever you go. Is that from a thief's point of view? No, it's from the great thief's point of view. I hate you. Ah. Missil's apparently intrigued.
Missile, maybe this is what you're barking at?
Is that chocolate? Woof, 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 woof.
Whoa, hey, knock it off, pal.
Woof, 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 woof.
Chocolate cake is bad for dogs.
Truly it is.
If that's how it's gonna be, I'll eat it all myself. Wow, that was pretty good.
Good for you.
But it looks like someone else has a problem with that.
That wasn't fair, Gummy. I want to eat it too.
Yeah, dude, share the...
I doubt it's wise to eat food you find lying around a prison.
Anyway, I guess Missile was barking at the cake, sir.
That was pointless, was it? Because he picked up the scent. Where again?
Is that police dog going to get the job done? He's fine, pal. He was just following his stomach instead of his nose. Let's twack down the center of the body for a wheel this time, Missile.
Now I want brownies or cake or something. Maybe some... No, I'm on a diet.
Woof, woof, woof.
Oh, looks like he's...
looks like he's found something else, sir.
You need to hold your hat there, Ray.
Now it's this cell.
This would be Mr. Elmer. I'd like to examine the interior, Detective. Calling guard.
Roger that, sir.
Good work, Detective. By the way, is J. Albert still being held in the disciplinary room?
No, he should have already returned.
He was present during the noon roll call. May have been assigned to work someplace else. I see. Well then, may we examine the cell?
Yes, sir.
Nice poster. I like that goal. -20. -10. Ah, they would not allow a chain in prison. Maybe boxing gloves and a poster. Maybe boxing gloves. That's a hard maybe. But speed bag, no. Whatever that is in the bottom right, no. Seriously, I don't know what that is. In the corner there with what looks like a pig on it? Actually, that's the warden on a punching bag. Jeez. Definitely not. Chain right out of the question. Ah, there's a poster on the wall of Mr. Elbert. And what's next to it? Is this his weight loss target? He was a former boxer. He probably continued with his weight management. Seems he's also taken various protein supplements. Muscle protein, hustle protein, weight loss protein, nothing but protein. Which weight class was he aiming for? Probably the heavy one. There's dog food there, it looks like. Can't examine that, though. Nothing unusual about that dog food. Oh, bear food. My apologies. It's the bear food. And this sandbag shows signs of repeated use. Oh. Well, shit, I want to look at the other stuff. Well, whatever. Haha, you want a box too, Missile?
Ha ha ha. Look at him go.
It can't be. Detective, move that sandbag at once.
Yes, sir.
You sneaky devil. Oh, this is...
Hey, Missile, come back here.
I'm going too. Hold it.
I'll stop him, sir. It's too tight for me, sir.
Detective. It can't be helped. I'll have to wait for her to contact me. Yeah, Ray's pretty skinny. Alert the guard, maybe? Hello, Kay, are you alright? Don't get so worked up. Right now I'm in the detention center. Detention center? That hole comes out at Nightly Cell. My god. Really? Stay right where you are. I'm coming over there right now. Quickly into the tunnel. March 28th, detention center. Holding cell. Well, this sort of blows a hole in my theory about going through the courtyard, eh? Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, I really helped out, didn't I? Indeed. She doesn't appear to be injured.
The floorboards have been whipped out from under the beds, sir.
How did you miss that? I see. It seems we found what we were looking for. The passageway between the detention center and the prison block is solid doors. However, there was a secret underground tunnel beneath it. We were following a sweet scent and arrived here. That means the scent must have come from Knightley's body. Leading credence to the whole dog thing. Come to think of it, this body was covered in dirt. It may have been caused by passing through this tunnel. Okay, what was the inside of the tunnel like? It was pitch black, so I really couldn't see much. But I took some photos. Please show us.
Wow, it's a lot of forks and cups.
This is...
Spoons and forks. Were they really used to dig this tunnel? But more importantly, what are these footprints?
These footprints, could they belong to a dog? I mean, Missile did just go through there, so... Tunnel footprints jotted down. This will surely be vital evidence. However, before we consider that, we have big problems.
A problem?
J. Elbert could have used this tunnel to move around freely. Detective, confirm his whereabouts post-haste. Perhaps he's...
You may be right, sir. This is a big deal.
After speaking with the guards, the search for J. Elbert was carried out immediately. They searched every nook and cranny of the detention center and the prison. But in the end, they found no sign of him. Excuse me. Yay, her again. She needs to be in every case of this game from this point on.
Did you contact the police?
Yes, ma'am. We've already done that. We've set up security perimeter around the prison, ma'am.
Right. This is the first scandal on our prison's history.
We're so sorry. She's completely different from before.
Mr. Edgeworth, was it? Thank you for finding the escapee's tunnel. But it's a little too late. Mr. Elbert's long since left here.
I don't believe he's gone beyond the detention center. There are security gates located at the exit of the detention center. I believe it would have been difficult to get through those, wouldn't you agree?
Maybe he has another tunnel.
We certainly can't deny that possibility. However...
Anyway, there's no use in you being here now. Please return to your investigation.
Yes, we'll do that. Attaboy, Edgy.
You guys get back to your posts, too.
Yes, ma'am. Detective Gumshoe, sir. We got the results of that blood test you requested.
Good work, pal.
These are the forensic results on the blood stain found in Knightley's cell.
So what did it say, Mr. Edgeworth?
The blood is confirmed to have been Knightley's. Oh, good.
Hey now, I should tell you, that's good news. We found the bloodstains in Knightley's cell and discovered the tunnel the dog used. Furthermore, the security camera footage showed a dog attacking Knightley in his cell.
We all have the evidence. We have all the evidence we need. It's time to ask Dogan a few questions. Ah, I like Dogan.
Dogan, you say? Please use utmost caution. That man even has henchmen outside of the prison.
Outside of the prison? Is this related to the secret trade routes as the supplier?
The police have been searching for Dogan's henchmen for ages. I've also been helping them, but,
So that means back then. So we still won't talk? Even after all the trouble you went through to get the evidence transferred from the precinct?
That's right. I don't know how many times I've tried. I can't report back empty-handed.
That assassin sure is one tough cookie, huh? You had evidence transferred from the precinct?
Yes, we followed all the evidence concerning Dogan. I had been interrogating him personally in my office, but no matter how much evidence we had on him, we can't get a single word out of him.
The warden's interrogates him herself. Why go that far?
Lose your focus and leash your life. Be on your guard.
Why should I? You've made Uncle Ray very nervous.
I like Dogan's voice. It's very easy on the throat.
Unlike a certain woman.
Judge Courtney, what are you doing here?
Questioning a prisoner. Did you forget that we're investigating as well? Or rather, have you forgotten my warning? If you value your badge, you should not have appeared before me again.
I guess if you want another inspiration, it would probably be Marie owner of the Skull Heart in Skullgirls.
I'm sorry if you thought I would abide by those words. I won't overlook something important just to heed your warning, you dumb bitch. I've come for a testimony about the truth of this case, which you have overlooked.
You mean to say you require my humble services? Stop licking my face.
As promised, I've returned to prove that you are the culprit.
Interesting. Do tell.
Objection!
That was you? I thought that was the woman.
Woohoo! Before that, you should listen to our reasoning.
We can say with confidence that Simon Keyes is the culprit. Only Simon Keyes could have moved Mr. Knightley into the prison. And we can show proof of this fact.
Can you?
But first, I'd like to hear your resolve, Prosecutor Edgeworth. If our reasoning is correct, will you submit it to us? Your prosecutor's badge.
You'll deprive him of his badge?
That's rather harsh, given he's only proposing a theory.
Is that a threat, pal?
No, it's not a threat, rather an act of compassion. Normally, I wouldn't even have taken notice of you, since you have no right to investigate. However, if you are able to show proper resolve,
You're just gonna disbar him.
I would be willing to let you be my opponent. Are you willing to risk it? Your prosecutor's badge? Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Yes, obviously. You don't know about the tunnel, it was just found out about. Very well, I trust my own reasoning, but moreover, at the moment I am currently a defense attorney's assistant first, and a prosecutor second. I will not sully the good name of the Edgeworth law officers. I intend to see my job through. I won't yield to your threats.
So be it. This, if the... is...
I'm just picturing her doing that. Just real quick. And then going on talking. They all do that.
So be it. Is this bravery or simply foolishness? On the goddess of the law's behalf, I shall be the judge of that. Sebastian, allow me to...
Woohoo! Yeah, indeed, I got it. I'm counting on you, Justine.
That makes me laugh. I'll stop doing that. But seriously, that's funny as hell.
I presume you know of the incident Mr. Knightley caused the day before yesterday.
The hitting the guard?
He attacked a guard and stole his keys.
Yes, I'm aware.
Afterwards, Simon Keyes stepped by... Funny name, that. Stopped by his cell with an animal cage from the show. During this time, Mr. Knightley was able to use the stolen key to exit his cell. He then hid in the cage while it was moved to the prison workroom.
That's really, really flimsy. Whatever.
And I was just texted by my mother. It is an image. Shamed by your English? You can speak soon and write like a graduate college if me let you help for a day of 15 minutes. Okay. That's disheartening. I am an English major, for those of you who do not know. I know, but I suck at reading.
So Mr. Keyes went to his cell after all.
After hearing you talk about the security camera yesterday, we investigated it ourselves.
Turns out a dog attacked him. We really can't refute that, but we're going to somehow.
Why don't you have a look?
Wait, so it would be very obvious if he got in the cell or not, right? Because it's clearly on the...
I have a printout of the security camera footage.
This is the moment where Mr. Keyes visited... This is the moment where Mr. Keyes visited Mr. Knightley.
Exactly. As you can see, the cage creates a huge blind spot in the cell. By using this blind spot, Mr. Knightley could have entered the cage. That is our reasoning.
Okay, but even if he doop-de-doop-de-doo hopped into the cage, you would see the door opening, and there's clearly enough room where you would see if he moved away from the cage or not before it having been shoved away. You would also need to move the sheet, and basically your reasoning is crap.
A blind spot. That means the camera doesn't actually show him entering the cage. At this time, there's still the possibility that Knightley never left his cell.
But why would he be hiding inside an animal cage? Mr. Knightley was planning to escape from prison. That is the only possibility. A prison escape? That's so cool. First Mr. Elbert, now Mr. Knightley? I won't let them show me up.
Okay, this isn't the time to get excited. J. Elbert's escape is no laughing matter.
Simon Keyes was aiding Mr. Knightley in his escape. In other words, he was an accomplice. Not bad, Simon.
Don't praise him!
That cage was transported temporarily to the workroom. Originally, Mr. Knightley was to remain hidden until the end of the animal show. He would then be carried out alongside with the cage. I presume that was the plan. However, midway through the plan, he was betrayed by Simon Keyes and murdered.
Judge Courtney's reasoning does appear to make sense. No, it doesn't. However, there must be some hole somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
I must not overlook anything.
Well, there's the whole only Simon could have done it, and you have a ton... Whatever. Done for the episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'm a Token Lad. Talk to you later. Shoot, negotiate. See you around, Ask Clowns.